All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the most controversial thing in Super Smash Brothers. That is the official tier list. That is the tier list that I came up with. So a couple of things about this, right? Number one, let me just say this with conviction. I think you can be good in this game because this game is so well balanced and so technical that I think you can be good with any character in this game. I think you can be really, really good with any character in this game. But I rank this based on, from what I've seen, characters that I think are just better because they just have really strong moves. They have good recoveries and things like that. They can be difficult to beat. They're just difficult to match up with. I didn't look at any other tier lists. This tier list is 100% based on what I've experienced playing. So I've played a lot of games offline. I've played like over maybe 3,000 or 4,000 online. So I've played a lot of games. I've also played every Super Smash Brothers. I'm 34. You know, I've seen a lot of Super Smash Brothers. This is probably, like, in my opinion, one of the best games ever. I think Ultimate, to me, is one of the most underrated games ever, dude. I just feel like there's not any fighting game that touches the amount of characters and just technicalities of this game, bro. The frame data. Dude, this game is deep, bro. Anywho's, gonna talk about these characters, gonna kind of break down the top ones, why I put them up here, and why I put some of these people down here. I'm not gonna spend too much time on the ones further down. Gonna try to go as fast as I can, but, you know, some characters I feel more passionate about than others. But let's start with Lucina, who I think, and I rated them left to right. I use Lucina. I think Lucina is the best character in the game. Lucina is my main. I'm a little biased, so let's just get that out the way with Lucina. Lucina is my main. I use Lucina. I'm a little biased, but I do think she's the best character. I don't think she has really any weaknesses. I think those characters are some of the toughest to beat. Like a Gray Ninja, I feel like, is a character with few weaknesses. He can be hard to beat. Lucina, I just think, is really good. Great recovery. I don't know what's wrong with her. I think she can figure out a way to beat pretty much anybody. She has the counter. She's a great character, in my opinion. I love Lucina. And the reason I use Lucina, I'm a big Fire Emblem fan. So I know a lot about the Fire Emblem characters too. A lot. But I love Lucina. So if you have anything negative to say about Lucina, just don't say it in the chat. Thank you. Then don't say it in the comments. Thank you. All right. Byleth, I think it's great, dude. Byleth is a phenomenal character. Powerful, scary. She's almost like a heavy and a light at the same time. Speed of a light, kind of power of a heavy. I hate playing. It has projectiles. Byleth is a great character, bro. Like, I think Byleth is a phenomenal character, bro. I really can't say anything bad. She's kind of hard to use. I think Lucina's hard to use. But Byleth, I think Byleth's a great character. Let's move on. Pyramithra. Oh, you know, weirdly enough, not a lot of people play with Byleth. I haven't versed Byleth in a while, dude. But I just think Byleth is such a good character. Pyramithra. That's the thing with this game, too. There's like 100-some characters, dang near. And I feel like half the time I play like almost the same characters like every single time. And that almost influences the ranking. Like, the characters that I think people choose the most are the best ones. That's kind of like, I guess, a bias thing, but I've played a lot of these characters, and I know exquisite data about these characters. Now, Pyramithra, I made even a video about Pyramithra, about how to beat Pyramithra. But I think Pyramithra is a really good character, really strong. Just overall, really strong. Can swap. I'd probably say Pyra is a little better than Mithra. Mithra is better than Pyra. I always get them mixed up. Good character. If I were to tell somebody that's just starting the game what character to choose, I would give them the option of Pyramithra. I would say, try Pyramithra. See if you like Pyramithra. Because Pyramithra's good, bro. Like, although I kind of figured Pyramithra out, but Pyramithra's good. Little Mac. Little Mac's kind of my alternate. I use Little Mac too. I think Little Mac's good. I win probably more consistently with Little Mac than I do Lucina. just because I think Little Mac, when it just comes to like like Lucina, I need to know what the other character does to counter it. Little Mac is just like, don't matter who it is, side smash. He's just so fast. He just dashes. If you just stick to being on stage with him and don't try to do anything that he can't do, he's just tough to beat, dude, because he just beats it. He beats everybody on the stage. I think he's the best on stage character. Like I don't know who would be better. Just on stage, but off stage he's awful. And in the air he's bad. But if we're just talking on stage, I think he's the very best for sure. His recovery's trash, bro. But God, dude, he's just so good though at the same time, bro. I think Little Mac, anybody that plays this game, I want to hear, if you think Little Mac is not S tier, let me know why, other than his recovery and the fact that he's not good in the air. But when it comes to fighting on the stage, bro, Little Mac is like the GOAT, bro. The GOAT. I think Lucina's one of the best offstage characters. Pyramith is good too. There's a lot of good offstage characters, but on stage, bro, he's cold. Cloud. I play him. Have anybody playing Final Fantasy Tactics right now, bro? I'm playing that too, bro. I just got Cloud in the game. He's trash, bro. Dude, his limit attacks are garbage in that game, bro. Let me know what you think in the comment about that if you play. But Cloud's good, bro. He's a lot like Little Mac, actually, except for I think he can do a little bit more in the air and off stage. But on stage, he's really good, really strong attacks. Really good projectile. I think he has one of the best projectiles in the game. And I think I used to use Cloud. When I first started, I was using Cloud a lot. And I think he's good. I actually just found him really boring, dude. I thought he was almost too easy to use. Just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like Lucina's attacks are more exciting. Like, she has shield breaks and counters. His are just kind of like basic stuff. I don't know. Sorry if let me also preface, I'm not trying to offend anybody here. Like, there's certain characters I just don't like. Like Joker, dude. I would never use Joker, even though I think he's so good, bro. Joker's so fast and weird, dude. He's just hard to see, dude. He's like Game & Watch. Like, just hard to see, bro. Just be hopping around in these quick little jumps. Joker's so good in this game, bro. I think he's almost like S tier. I think in a future video, I might even have him S tier. Same with Roy. In future videos, I might even have him S tier. But for now, he's A. Again, I think really all these characters, you can figure out ways to beat other people with, for sure. And there's probably ways that haven't even been discovered yet. You might be the first player to be really, really, really good with like one of these characters, So don't get discouraged or think that this is the end all be all. Again, this is just based purely off of my experiences. But Roy, I know a lot about Roy. I use Roy a lot. I've used him a lot. Fire Emblem guy, and he's great. His recovery I don't love, which is why I don't use him. I like hitting people off stage. That's why I use Lucina. Roy's great. Roy is again kind of in the Little Mac club, in the Cloud club, where it's like recovery's not great, but on stage really good. I think Roy's really solid. Really solid, quick character, bro. Dominant, beat 'em up character, bro. Tough character to beat, dude. Tough character to beat, man. Incineroar, dude. I hate Incineroar, dude. I hate Incineroar and that gosh dang throw, bro. I just he's one of those characters I've really had to study to figure out, and I still haven't quite figured it out. I know he's slow. I know his throw is dominant. I know you gotta avoid that. I know he's really good up close. I hate Incineroar, dude. I hate Incineroar. His recovery is weird, and that's kind of where you beat him, but I hate Incineroar, bro. I'm so tired of this guy, bro. I hate this freaking character, bro. But he is good, for sure. Mario! I think Mario's good, bro. I think Mario's really good in this game, bro. At first, I was skeptical, but I played some really good Mario players lately, and I was like, okay, Mario is really quick. and really balanced. Surprisingly, really balanced and very quick, and very balanced and very quick. His moves are quick, bro. His jabs and stuff. He's a little projectile. He's good. I want to post a video where I verse him. I want to post a video where I verse him. The key to beating him, I think, is to just use length or reach or whatever. Hit him off stage. Marth, who I'll never admit is better than Lucina. I don't know. I just don't like using Marth. I like using Lucina more. She's just a little more floaty. I feel like in the right ways. Marth is good though. One of these days I might even start using Marth. But for now I'm using Lucina. Like some people will probably convince me that Marth is better, and I could totally hear them out. I could totally understand why people would say that. But I just think Lucina's a little bit better off stage. I just think Lucina's hits are more consistent and more easy to like kind of get in a rhythm with, in my opinion. It's the only thing I like about Lucina over Marth, although they're very similar. Ice climbs. Beat up freaking Nuna, whatever her name is. Beat up Nuna, hit Nuna off the stage, and then fight this fool by himself. Strat. Good character, bro. That's what I say about all these A tier characters. It's so good. These characters just freaking unbelievable, dude. Why are people so good at video games, bro? I can never understand, bro. Every time I'm playing Smash, bro, I come against people that are just like unbelievable, and I'm just like, bro, like how is everyone so good at video games, bro? Like it's like I don't get it, bro. I feel like I'm good, but everyone is so good. I'm like, God dang, bro, where are the trash players in Smash at, bro? Like, dang, bro. I feel like at a certain point in Smash, you stop versing trash players, and you never verse trash players like ever again, bro. I swear, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just in a rut right now, but God dang, boy, everybody that plays freaking good, bro. Every freaking body, bro. Like I play soccer, man, and at least in soccer, you always playing against some trash players, bro. Like, but in video games, bro, it's like there's so many good players. I think because you don't have to be athletic. I think a lot of people are weeded out in sports. In video games, dude, you don't have to be athletic, so anybody can be good. You can be freaking 12, dude, and be really good. Freaking video games are hard, bro. Video games are so hard, bro. Okay. Freaking Snake, bro. I hate Snake, bro. God dang, dude, my friend Laval used to play with Snake, bro. Back in the previous Super Smash Brothers on the Wii, bro. I used to play him in college, bro, when I was using Diddy. That was back in the dark days when I was using Diddy and I was like average as heck. God, I hate freaking Snake, bro. He's so annoying, bro. I don't even want to talk about him. Him and his freaking grenades, bro. I'm just so over it, bro. Crom, Lucina's dad, if you didn't know. I say that in every tier video. Crom is good, bro. I like Crom. I think his up and B is kind of weird, but he's a lot like Roy. I think he's really good. I think he's probably underrated, but his recovery is so weird that I kind of see why no one chooses him. His recovery is like vertical. His recovery is kind of trash. It's almost like Little Mac-ish. It almost seems like it's broken or something. Diddy, aka P Diddy, Diddy. The original Diddy? Diddy did it first. That's the real Diddy right there. Diddy. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Diddy's fast, bro. I used to use Diddy. I no longer use Diddy. I don't like Diddy's reach. Not a big fan. He's quick though, dude. But I can't play the quick game anymore now that I'm older. I gotta kind of play like the counter, like slow, methodical game. If you're young, dude, use Diddy, bro. If you're like 15, bro, try using Diddy. I hate this guy too, bro. I don't even want to talk about him. I feel like he's like the character people choose when they're trolling, bro, and they're really good at the game. I freaking hate Steve, bro. He's so goddamn annoying, bro. I don't think I've ever rematched Steve in like a year, bro. Every time I verse him, I'm like, oh god, dude, can't wait for this fight to be over. Sometimes I don't even try because I'm just like, bro. I really don't struggle with him though. I actually beat him pretty easily with Lucina most of the time, which is weird. I think Lucina matches up well with Steve. Like her counters and her like better sword reach. Him his stupid freaking minecart thing, bro. I'm just like, oh my god, bro. Sonic, bro, fast, kind of like Diddy. He's a lot like Diddy to me. Quick character, bro. He's good, but not too many people choose Sonic, which is weird. I haven't versed Sonic in a long time. I haven't versed Diddy in a long time. It's strange, bro. A lot of people choose DK, but King K. Rool, I would argue he's the best heavy. His recovery's so good. Great recovery. Doesn't really have any, I'd say out of all the heavies, he has like the least amount of flaws. I think the problem with DK is if you can counter his recovery, he can be kind of easy to beat. And if you have a counter like Lucina, I feel like DK is kind of like an easy character to match up with. I wouldn't say easy, but I find myself beating him a lot. Just because his recovery is trash. Watch my other video where I beat a decent DK player a couple times in a row. His reach is good. He's quick. He's not bad. I like one-dimensional characters too that like don't have projectiles. I like characters like that, like Lucina, like Little Mac. I like characters like that. Roy. Hero's kind of annoying too. Man, that game was so gosh dang long, bro. His Dragon Quest, bro. I've never beat a Dragon Quest game, dude. I don't know why, dude. I feel like halfway through the game, I always get pissed and just like bored and like, where the heck are we going? Dragon Quest echoes of whatever, dude. I don't know what the heck you do in that game, bro. Halfway through, I'm like, okay, the game just stops telling you what to do. Kind of like leaves you hanging, which I didn't like. I didn't like that it told you what to do and then all of a sudden it was not telling you what to do. It just kind of made me be like, well, what do I do? I don't want to just wander around in this massive world moving super slow. Not a huge fan of that. Turn-based RPGs I'm not a massive fan of anymore. I don't know why I'm not even talking about the actual Super Smash Brothers. He's good, bro. He's kind of an annoying character to go against, too. I'm not a huge fan, bro. Ike. I like using Ike. Ike is fun, powerful, but slow. Counter fuel. That's how I describe Ike. Counter fuel. Counter fuel is characters that have really strong hits that are kind of slow. So if you counter, they go flying. DK is counter fuel. Ike is counter fuel. Captain Falcon's counter fuel. Alright, my son's freaking bothering me. Let me wrap this video up. Sephiroth, weird. I hate Sephiroth is kind of fun to go against. I like the matchup with him and Lucina. Like a very kind of similar characters, except for, I wouldn't say similar characters, but they both use swords. But his is a totally different type of sword. He's a weird character. He's light. Sephiroth is weird, bro. Maybe I might have ranked him a little bit too high. I don't really think he's that good. I would almost say this Sora's a little bit better than Sephiroth. I would say. I think that looks more accurate to me. Robin. I don't think Robin's that good, bro. Hold on. I think I got tripped up and versed one good Robin, bro. Jiggly. I hate versing Jigglypuff, bro. This tier list is stressful this time, bro. I hate half these characters. I'm like realizing that in real time. I'm like, oh, freaking Jigglypuff, bro. I hate versing Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff's one of my least favorite characters to go against. I'd say like top 5, bro. Like, oh my god, dude. Like, I hate Jigglypuff because I can't beat up Jigglypuff off stage, which is so annoying and makes the fight not fun. And I'm just not a big fan of Jigglypuff, bro. The delayed hits, hard to counter. Jigglypuff matches up well with Lucina, I would say. Kinda, at least for me. I hate versing Jigglypuff, bro. Robin, slow, I don't know. I need to come back to Robin. I need to verse another Robin that's good to get a more accurate reading, because I think the last guy I versed with Robin which I have a video of that fight. I didn't know what he did because I haven't versed this guy in like dang near a year. That's the thing with this game, bro. Like I've fought like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 fights online, and I've only come across Robin like 2 or 3 times, bro. Like I swear. That's the thing with this game, for real. Pikachu, quick. Surprisingly, not a lot of people choose Pikachu. Surprisingly, a lot of people choose Captain Falcon, bro. I think he's the most chosen character, and I can never quite understand why. I don't know why people always choose Captain Falcon, bro. I just think a lot of these other characters are way more dynamic. Captain Falcon is counter fuel. I think the matchup with him and Lucina is the reason he's all the way down here. I could see people arguing with me that he's an S tier character. He's fast, strong attacks. He almost doesn't have any flaws other than he's counter fuel. Players that choose him are so aggressive, and his moves are counter fuel. The Falcon punch, counter fuel. His knee move, counter fuel. Everything he does is like counter fuel. Let's go to B. I'm going to try to rush through these guys real quick so I can wrap this video up. Thank you guys for watching, though. Let me know what you think. These two fools, I hate versing them with Lucina, throwing crap and terrible recoveries. Goofy freaking recovery. One of the most goofy looking recoveries, bro. I hate Wolf, too. Hate Rosaline. I hate a lot of people. Peach, man, Rosaline and Luma, bro. Give me a break, bro. Peach. Don't even get me started with Peach, bro. Ganondorf, counter fuel. Fox. Oh, God, dude, I hate players that choose Fox, bro. Man, maybe I hate this game, bro. Corrin. Fire Emblem character, that's... I can never tell if Corrin's a guy or a girl. I didn't play this game. Is Corrin a guy, bro? I can't remember, bro. I think he was in the game I played, too, which is weird. I just can't remember if it was a guy or a girl. Bayonetta, annoying, bro. Counter, she's like the combo queen, bro. Everyone that I play with hits me with like 9 combos. I'm just like, give me a freaking break, bro. Zero Suit, maybe I had her ranked a little high, but okay. Sheik, quick, annoying. I hate versing Grey Ninja. Grey Ninja is like a very weirdly balanced character that almost has no flaws. And those are the most difficult ones to beat, I think, in my opinion. Young Link is good, bro. I think Young Link's pretty good in this game. He's surprisingly, I think, really good character. He's projectile-y. He's like Link, but faster. And he's like a faster version of Link. That's how I would describe him. Pikmin guy, Olimar. I love Pikmin games. I actually want to get Pikmin 4. I still haven't played that game. Ken, dude. I don't know why I always think his name's Ken. Is his name Ken, bro? Street Fighter. Dude, I don't like Street Fighter, bro. Leave a comment if you don't like Street Fighter. I don't like those like 2D fighting games. Super Smash Bros. That was a joke. Okay. I don't like the 2D fighting games that are like super close and like button mashy, dude. I'm not a fan of those types of games, bro. It's weird because I love Super Smash Bros., but I do not like Street Fighter and Tekken, dude. I don't like those games, bro. Leave a comment if you agree, bro. Mighty Mouse, dude. I don't know. Meta Knight, bro. Remember Meta Knight was like the god character. What game was he like the god character in, bro? Previous Smash. Sorry, it's late. I'm like losing my thoughts right now. Freaking, what's her name, bro? Wii Fit character. She's like a personal trainer or something, bro. She's kind of annoying, bro. That's freaking Ball, bro. Like, give me a freaking break, dude. Oh, I love this character, bro. I love Pokemon Trainer, bro. Pokemon Trainer is frame data matchup heaven, bro. Frame data matchup heaven. When I get to Elite Smash with Lucina, I think next I'm going to try using Pokemon Trainer and just look at the matchups. I love Pokemon Trainer, bro. But I suck with Pokemon Trainer, bro. But that's because I don't understand the matchups and the technicalities. I think with Pokemon Trainer, there's an HP and a Pokemon that will give you an advantage with pretty much any fight. I just feel like Pokemon Trainer is like the matchup god, bro, in this game. I feel like Pokemon Trainer is the most complex character to use, in my opinion. I love Pokemon Trainer. Mewtwo, God, I hate Mewtwo, bro. I'm just going to skip Mewtwo because I just don't like Mewtwo that much. Dude, my friend uses Luigi. He's so good with Luigi. I think Luigi's really good, too, in this game. He's a lot like Mario, but a little different. Whoa. Like Luigi. Why did they not put Waluigi in this game, bro? I feel like that makes no dang sense to me because they have these... Like, I can understand if there was only, like, 30 characters, but, dude, this game has, like, dang near 100 freaking characters. I don't know how much characters are in this game. I probably should know that, but... I don't know. I never looked at that number. Why is Waluigi not in this game, bro? They have random characters like Palutena, bro. Like, what game is she even in, bro? Ike's game? Give me a freaking break. Kayuza, these guys counter fuel, dude. Game & Watch is just quirky, bro. Dr. Mario, does anybody choose this guy, bro? I used to choose Dr. Mario, which is funny. He was actually one of my favorite characters back in the day. I totally forgot about that till now. Pac-Man. Dr. Mario, I chose him like Melee or something. Pac-Man. Nobody chooses Pac-Man, but Pac-Man's alright. Falco, this Isabella, Animal Crossing. I put in tons of hours on that game. This good on-stage character. Inkling, whatever. Animal Crossing guy, Steve, or Brock, I don't know what the heck his name is. Ming Ming, dude. I haven't versed Ming Ming in over a year, bro. Nobody chooses freaking Mingling, bro. Nobody, bro. I haven't versed Mingling since I was trash at the game, bro. Like, last time I versed Mingling, I was trash, bro. Like, I would say I'm good now. I'm trying to reach great and then, like, really good. Probably Elite Smash I would consider great. I'm kind of like good. I'd say I'm like not in Elite Smash, but I'm definitely like pretty close, I think. Ming Ming's trash, bro. I think. I don't know. I haven't versed in a long time. Rob is cool, bro. I used to use Rob for a little bit. Wario. Dude, let me not talk about Wario, bro. Bowser, bro. Bowser's good, bro. I had him kind of low here, but I still think I think a lot of these characters are really good still. The only character I truly believe is trash, I think, is Kirby, bro. I just don't see it with Kirby, bro. I just don't see it with Kirby, but we'll come back to that one. What's a face? Good. No one, Ridley, whatever. No one chooses Ridley. Ness and Lucas, they're both kind of pretty good, actually. Zelda, good. All these characters are good. I've versed very good characters at people that use these characters. Like, the fact that I put them at C is not me saying that they're bad. I think in this game, the balancing is so good that I think C tier characters are good too. I've versed very good whatever fighter characters. I versed a very good Blaster character the other day. Duck Hunt. Again, we're kind of getting towards the lower tiers here. Mega Man, I don't think Mega Man's that good either, but Ryu and Ken or whatever, bro. I just don't know about that, bro. Link, bro. They need to stop disrespecting Link in these games, bro. I think if we were to make this game realistic, I think Link, like if we were to base this off of what they achieve in the actual game, I'd put Link at like the very top, bro. Link is like the GOAT, bro. But he's so trash in Super Smash Brothers. He's trash in like every single one, bro. It's kind of frustrating. Although I love his animations in this game. I think he looks so cool in this game, though. But he's just so slow, bro. Versing him with Lucina, bro, is almost like very noticeable how much faster Lucina is. I don't think his recovery's good either. I don't think Link is very good. But again, I'm gonna say this, and then tomorrow I'm gonna verse him like OP Link and lose. Like, I swear. Same thing, like just like with Piranha Plant. I versed a very good Piranha Plant the other day. I was like, I could not figure him out. I was like, man, what's with Piranha Plant? I need to study Piranha Plant. I just like I think I probably did still win that fight, though. Yoshi, dude, very few people choose Yoshi. Very, very few people. I don't like his recovery. His movement is weird to me. I'm not a big fan of using him. Toon Link, good character. I don't know. I feel like he's like a worse version of Young Link. I could be wrong. Again, maybe someone that uses him knows more about him than I do. Very few people, again, choose Young Link, which kind of leads me to think that he's trash. That's a trend with a lot of these characters down here. Very few people choose them. Lucario, especially Lucario. Dude, I don't think I've dang near ever versed Lucario, bro. Dude, nobody chooses Lucario, dude. I think Lucario sucks. Like, personally, I've used Lucario. I do think Lucario sucks. Like, I think Lucario's trash. I don't like any of his moves. He almost seems like a broken character to me. Like, he almost just seems like they just couldn't quite figure out how to make him, so they just kind of, like, gave up. Like, I don't know what he does well. I don't think he's good. His counter's pretty good, but a counter's a counter. In my opinion. I don't know. I counter a lot, so maybe I can speak on that. I don't think his counter is... I hear his counter's good, but I don't... A counter's a counter, dude. But no one chooses him either, but I don't even think he's that bad. Now, Pichu is another weird character that I can never quite put my finger around. Why do people choose this character? Because he injures himself, he or she or whatever. Pichu's cute though, dude. Pichu's adorable, bro. I think Pichu's probably the cutest character in the game. Like, honestly, like Pichu's like a baby, dude. Pichu's Summons, bro. I don't even think Summons is that bad. See, I'm telling you, bro. This game is so balanced. I've versed really good Summonses that really had me struggling. But I still don't think he's that good. I don't see how a Summons could be considered better than like Captain Falcon. You know, to me there's kind of similar characters, but I think Captain Falcon's like faster and like I don't really see it with Summons. Daisy, bro. I haven't versed Daisy like ever, dude. Like nobody chooses Daisy. This DDD, dude, he's just so slow to me. I just don't think he's that good, but I could be wrong. He's another character where I could be wrong with him, and I just haven't versed a really good King DDD. Kirby, I think sucks, bro. I don't think he's good. I think he's I don't know. Like Kirby to me, I'm not a huge fan, bro. I don't think he's good in this game. And last we have freaking Banjo-Kazooie. Another character that I haven't versed a lot, but I do think is trash. I don't think he's good. I just don't think he's good. That's it for this video, guys. Again, try not to be mean in the comments because I know some people are going to disagree with a lot of this. But, you know, it's just entertainment, my guys. And I try to, you know, give you guys just my thoughts on it. You know, I don't look at other tier lists. So, that's it. Thanks for watching.